Hey y'all, I'm Ashley. I'm a realtor in San Antonio, and today I'm sharing what I wish someone had told me before moving to the northern suburb. If you're thinking about moving to the San Antonio area, maybe from out of state, maybe with kids, I totally get it. You're probably up late Googling school districts, neighborhoods, and where you can find your first cup of coffee that isn't Starbucks, right? Well, if you're looking at the northern suburbs, places like Bulverde, Boerne, Helotes, or Stone Oak, you are on the right track. It is beautiful, family friendly, and honestly, one of the best areas to plant roots. But there are a few things I really wish someone had told me before we made the move. When we moved here, we were chasing that balance that every family wants, right? Great schools, more space, and a slower pace of life. We wanted our kids to have that small town, Texas upbringing, Friday night football games, school activities and carnivals, church potlucks, but we also needed to be close enough to Target and Chick-fil-A to survive parenthood. And now that we've been here for a little while, with two little ones, one in preschool and one just learning how to say her ABCs, I can honestly say that we found our rhythm. Here's what life really looks like up here in the northern suburbs. On a fall Friday night, you'll see families walking to the local high school for homecoming, kids in spirit shirts, moms chatting with their iced coffees in hand, and dads setting up lawn chairs under the lights. In October, every school seems to have their own spooktacular, which has costume parades, bake sales, and bounce houses galore. Weekends can start slow. Maybe you'll have coffee at the Hatch Bistro in Bulverde or the Bear Moon Bakery in Boerne, and then stop at a local farmer's market or maybe even the pumpkin patch. The kids run wild, but you actually get to breathe. And those weekday evenings, they're not spent sitting in hours of traffic. They're backyard barbecues, bike rides, and neighbors stopping by to say hi for 30 minutes, or if you're in our case, 2 hours. It's not perfect, but it's peaceful. It's the kind of place where your kids can grow up making friends they'll still know in high school. And you might just find your own community along the way. Now let's talk about a few things that you need to know before you make the move. Community. People up here are friendly, like wave when you drive by friendly. It's easy to plug in through the schools, sports leagues, or even just chatting in the HEB parking lot. And the schools around here, we've got Comal ISD and Boerne ISD. They're both amazing. The districts are growing, but they still have that small town family first energy. You'll see teachers at local restaurants and principals volunteering at the school events. It's really special. It's great. Your lifestyle. So the pace is slower, but that doesn't mean it's boring. You'll trade honking horns for cicadas, and you'll see deer in your driveway more often than you'll hear sirens. But there's still plenty to do. We've got farmers markets, fall festivals, you have the lake, and amazing restaurants that locals actually run. And now for the real talk, your commute. If you work downtown, expect a bit more of a drive, especially on 281 and 1604 during rush hour. On average, most of the northern suburbs are about 40 minutes to like Lackland Air Force Base or even Randolph, but it's give and take. And once you pull into your neighborhood at the end of the day, you'll realize why it's worth what it is. You've got quiet streets, full country views, that peace that reminds you why you moved in the first place. So your utilities. Some homes are on a well or septic systems, which is totally normal here. It's just something to learn about if you're used to city utilities. And honestly, it's not as intimidating as it sounds once you understand how it works. Wildlife. Yeah, you'll definitely see a deer, maybe a fox, possibly a snake, but that's just hill country life, and truthfully, it grows on you. I wouldn't trade the deer at sunrise or the sound of crickets at night for anything. If you're thinking about making the move to northern San Antonio, whether that's Boerne, Bulverde, Helotes, or Stone Oak, my team would love to help. We specialize in helping families relocate to this area and make the transition as smooth as possible. you can reach out by clicking in the link in the pinned comment section right below. And that's where you'll find an easy way to get in touch with us and start exploring what life could look like up here in the Hill Country. And also, don't forget to subscribe. I've got more videos coming on the neighborhoods, the schools, and what life really looks like when you call northern San Antonio home. Until next time.